Welcome to day 6. Okay, so if you've been following along, we take a whiskey from the Master of Malt Premium Whiskey Advent Calendar. We pull it out. It's been taped over so that I don't know what it is. And there's a piece of paper for when I'm ready to find out what it is. We do a blind assessment where I just try to figure out what I'm smelling and tasting and what the experience is. Feeling for the paper, all good. And then after the blind assessment, I try to decide what I think it might be, generally or specifically. And then we do a comparison if we need to. If it's something that maybe you couldn't get your hands on or it's atypical. First things first is I always write down, the difference between a whiskey drinker and a whiskey nerd is a whiskey nerd writes things down. And you cannot develop patterns if you don't write stuff down. You really can't. You could spend 6 months thinking about it a lot, even reading things and smelling, and you'll make incremental progress. If you write things down and then cross-reference, you can make astronomically faster progress. So, in the nose, maximum pinky. Ooh. Wow, this smells a lot like yesterday. But more vanilla. So vanilla cream. Pear and peach. A little more fruit. Maybe a little zest, but not very much. There's kind of a wooden box. Like if you had a vanilla stick in a wooden box. I like the nose on this. It's a little more vanilla cream and a little more fruity, a little less floral. There's a little more oak and wood than I was looking for when I first picked it up. It just kind of like crept in through the back. There it is. There's still a very... Coconut is too strong of a word, but it's dense. It's a very perfumey, sprayed vanilla across an oak box. I like it. Maybe honeysuckle? Kind of garden plant-like. Ooh, I like that. It's all the vanilla cream and a little ashy. Not smoky, but just like there's a little bit of like wood ash dusted through. It's a little more wooden. It's really dense vanilla, desserty almost. And it just rolls across the palate. It's got character to that palate. Very much in the vanilla direction. It's reminding me a little bit of Glencairn. And not Fettercairn. Fettercairn tends to have that darker. But there's a Glencairn has this sort of like really vanilla cream direction for a malt. And this, I think, is very malty. It is very barley. It's not young. It's not youthful. I would say this is probably 12 to 15. It's at least 12. Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Okay, so I'm going to say Highland malt. I'm going to say 12, 15-ish. Medium proof, 43, 46. Maybe? It could be a little higher. I'm getting a lot of flavor. If it's 46 or 43, it's got a lot going on for a lower proof. And maybe Glencairn? I don't know. It's something in that family of... Like, I think you can get this. In Glencairn, you can't really get. I think you could probably get this in the store. I've had this before. I just don't know what it is. Okay. Are we ready? Bloop. Hey, it's Clynelish. I was talking about this yesterday. It's Clynelish 14. So it's older than I thought it was. I thought it was 12, actually. I said 12 to 15, but I thought it was 12. It's Clynelish 14. I didn't realize, compared to Oban, how much I like Clynelish maybe better than Oban. I don't know that I mentioned yesterday that you should try a trio of Craigellachie, Clynelish, and Oban. I've done that before, but my memory was that I really liked Craigellachie, Oban, Craigellachie, Clynelish. Clynelish might have come in last in that trio, but right now, compared to my memory from yesterday's video, I'm actually liking this a lot more. I wonder if it is a higher proof edition. No, it's 46. A lot going on for 46. Okay, but I thought maybe Glencadam, I'm going to compare. You probably can't get this. Well, I mean, you can. It's harder to get Glencadam than it is to get Clynelish 14. But, oh man, that is light. This is a 10-year-old, and it is 46 as well. But I remember there being a lot of vanilla cream and earth, and it's there. Now, Clynelish has this like perfumey, floral, honeysuckle, garden, jasmine note that is not in here. This is a lot of vanilla. Mostly just vanilla and barley. I like Glencadam though. But the Clynelish has way more density and way more going on. Yeah, and it's lighter. Not as good. Good, but man, you gotta love Clynelish 14. That's fun. Okay, well, these are little daily blippets, so I'm trying not to make these videos too long because they're in conjunction with the other videos I'm doing, and there's a lot of them. But I hope you enjoy this. I hope this is fun. We'll take this year to learn whether we want more engagement from these videos, less, how do we want to handle it? I like this version because it allows me to do a bunch of quick shots and just sort of work my way through the content, but that makes it easy for me. It doesn't necessarily make it engaging content for you. So we'll put it in the comments and we'll see. Cheers to you, and I'm really glad you're here.